Hey guys, welcome back to the Harvest Block server. Here we are at this thing. Actually, the episode where I built this hasn't gone up quite yet. I had a glitch with the uploading process, so I mean, you're actually probably gonna get a few episodes um, in a row, which is nice. I'm just kind of moving back and forth, making sure my frames are gonna be steady here. So I mentioned before this is gonna be pretty easy to. Oh yeah, it was one short on that. This is gonna be pretty easy to like fine tune all the glass and stuff. The issue is I have to decide what the top is going to look like because I mean, there's no reason to have this like a huge drop like it is. I mean, it gives me the opportunity to make this one like this tall and then this one this tall, and then I can have some where like you jump on them and then you're just stuck there. Like if I can land on this, I have my speed set to like 3 times the normal. So you can't jump up there. So if you fall on this one right now, you're just stuck here. Um, and I actually would like to avoid that. That's not very fun. The issue here is you want people to be able to jump. So I have to decide. And I haven't put any thought into it. But oh, I'm like, why is there diamond on the surface? This is copied. Uh, so I have to decide, as I was saying. I don't remember. So I think this is about tall enough. The issue here is, and I'm actually probably gonna have to build that off camera because that's just gonna be a huge building thing. Is like the main like you get to the pillars here and you have to like walk around and there's gonna be a little bit of redstone. I'm actually gonna make that visible. This diamond is just distracting me. Uh, Shoot, I don't even know how I'm recording if I had to do this all off camera. But yeah, I'm gonna have to build the main like arena area and then something else I'm gonna do off camera. And honestly, I'm probably gonna be a little bit lazy about it. The way it's gonna work is there's gonna be like a glass area where you can run around and see people from the side. And then I still have allergies, guys. My headache is like almost gone though. It's amazing. I just feel so good. Uh, and then it's gonna have glass over the top of it, so you can look down at the people playing once you lose or if you weren't playing in the first place. And the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna have like some pieces of glass that are different colors, and what'll happen is um, you will stand on the different colored glass, and I have not just like figured out how I'm gonna set it up. Um, I could probably have it be no. There's gonna be a button or something. So when you hit the button, all those pieces of glass are gonna disappear for a second. You're gonna fall onto the pillars, you and however many people playing, and then you start. And I was thinking of having something that would like randomly distribute people on the pillars, which might actually work pretty good, but I don't know how to do that. I do, however, know how to replace or place and replace blocks. So I figure I can get discouraged, try to figure this out, or I can do something I know. And you guys can see how this works because not see how this works, but one of the mechanics is like you don't really have to move. Like the main way you're gonna get people to fall is honestly they're gonna do it themselves more than likely for quite a while. But these aren't hard jumps. It's just 1 block away, and like if you want to, this one's 2 blocks away. Bam, you can not quite make that, but like if that, I'm trying to. This is actually pretty difficult, but now you can make it. So I mean, the main objective is to knock everybody else off, or like seriously, you can just stand on a pillar the entire game and just watch everybody fall as they try to get to you and laugh. I mean, they'll be upset. The thing that's going to switch that up a little bit is on their way to you, if they survive, they're probably going to get snowballs, in which case they just have to look at you and you're going to take a hit. I think shifting may or may not stop you from getting knocked off, but eventually they're going to hit you with like 2 snowballs. So um, I guess it just depends on what kind of group of people are being played with. And like you guys saw, all I did for this was dig out a hole. You can do this in vanilla. These only need to be like a few blocks high. Like 10 blocks is like more than you need, and then you don't even need to have the redstone snowballs. You can have people ender pearl up. The fact I'm doing it in creative is just because I'm lazy. Um, I could have done it at my place, but just the resources and the time. Like I was gonna make it glass all the way up, which would have looked nice if it had been water. There's still time to do that. I can get rid of all the land right around this and replace it with glass, which might be kind of cool. Um, but for now, we are going to go off camera. There's something. Last episode was 45 minutes. I could not believe it. I thought I was recording for 20. But I am going to go off camera for a little while, and there's something I want to get to before the end of this episode. I'm hoping to have like a 20-minute episode, because 45 is a lot to listen to me talk. So we may or may not get a lot of this built during this episode, because there's that thing I want to talk about. So I will see you guys soon. Alright guys, welcome back. I've gotten started on cleaning the area up just a little bit. You can see here we're below the edge of the arena. I haven't done anything inside. I've just been clearing it out. I made another cylinder around the inner cylinder here to retain the water a little bit, and I might use like this island for something, an entrance maybe. Did you spawn in here? This must be outside my I'll have to redefine it. My region. So I'll fill in the water and like deal with some of these hills later. I'll probably just get rid of them, just push them back a little ways. And I haven't, you saw there a moment ago, I was filling in those quartz blocks. I haven't been doing that this entire time. I did actually kind of want to bring you guys back right away just to show you what I was doing, because I mean, I'm sure there's an easier way than what I'm doing, but this is set to stone. So I'll show you the stuff. Oh wow, I am much further than I thought. So all I've been doing is using the fill command, which is just amazing. It's such a handy command. Right now it says fill quartz 40, that's just a radius of 40, and then 1 deep. So that only fills in the area I'm in. Super handy. And you can see I left some stuff in the way here, which is why I didn't get filled. Which is also why you guys saw me doing it by hand at the beginning here. And everything inside, like this kind of square sort of area, is copied from the bottom, which is why we have lava here on the surface, which actually I should get rid of so it doesn't make sounds. Shoot. Replace near 30 lava. Wow. I mean, that's quite the radius I gave, but still, that's a lot of lava to be replaced. So I just brought you guys in at the end here to demonstrate some of the commands I've been using. Did I mention? Like I said, I'm not an expert with World Edit, but if you guys, for some reason, ever need to use the World Edit and you're too lazy to watch a tutorial, there are some things you'll pick up. Like that fill command, oh my god, I do have like a half-made new spawn in a personal folder on my computer, and I spent just forever doing some little thing that would have been done instantly by fill, and I just didn't know about the command, and I break the red one a lot. And I was watching somebody else using World Edit, and bam, fill command blew my mind. And well, there wasn't one to just like clear out all this stone and stuff. In fact, the reason there's so much stone here is because these pillars are made of stone. Let's look around here. Yeah, you see, I was using a tool to get rid of the stone, and it started chopping down the pillars, and I just decided that, granted, it's pretty easy to go fix the pillars since they do stick up quite a ways. I decided it would just be easier to break these down by hand. And so that's what I'm doing. So let's, I I guess I can go over the tools I use. This right now, the sword is set to a. Yeah, it doesn't really say what's happening. This is set to a brush sphere 03, which means it's a sphere with air, which is 0, and 3, which is the size. Like, I guess it's a radius. I don't know how exactly that's determined. It was 5, but I was destroying the hell out of the stone, and I did actually clear out a lot of space. But now that it's set to 3, that means anything it touches will turn to air. So that's what you see these masks. So that'll only turn gravel to air, that'll only turn sand to air, that'll only turn stone to air. And you saw me do that right at the beginning when I started recording again here. So right now it's set to gravel. Hey zombie, look at you. You're cute. Can you well, I'm in creative mode, but you can probably hit me. And so that's just what I did to clear out this little area. And I might show you guys an example right now, but let me finish filling this in real quick. So these clay things are going to be colored glass, and I kind of thought about making them like light gray just so you could see through them easy, but I think I would like to keep the shape. And I almost want to... Actually, if it was easier, I would go down to the bottom and fill it with water underneath this quartz, but because it is not easy and that would take a lot of unnecessary time, I'm just going to bite the bullet on this one. Bite the bullet is in not do something cool that could be pretty cool. Really, I wish like Sentinel was here to do this, because he has a way with building things, whereas I have a way with wrecking things. So it looks pretty good. I mean, obviously I'm going to catch some errors along the way where I just miss stuff. But let's go about turning these to glass. So real quick, what we're going to do is select that one here, and then that should do. So this is way bigger square than the actual ring here. And that's fine, because we're only going to interact with this clay from here up. I thought about lowering the quartz like 2 layers to hit this ring, but I think it's fine where it is. So we're going to replace... I don't actually know what color that is. It is pink stained clay, so we need pink, light blue, purple, red, and that's just green, right? So let's go over here to our glass blocks. Or do I want to do panes? I would do panes if that was the lantern, but it's not. It's not the right color. So we'll keep the side full blocks. So pink, red, green, light blue. That's cyan. That's light blue. Actually, maybe the cyan almost looks closer. I'm just gonna go straight by the colors. I know they're different because they have a different base, but straight by the colors for this at least. All right, and I'm just gonna do this to make things easy for myself here. Gosh, setting them in my inventory in order would have been helpful, I'm sure. All right, so that's obviously very different, or at least the pink is. But what we're going to do here is we've got 159.6 and 95.6. So actually, that's pretty easy. So we're going to with 95.6. Okay. What did I do wrong? Replace 159.6. That should have worked. I must have made the border wrong. Like I must have like chosen a corner and then I went back and didn't choose a new corner. So corner drop down here. What level is this? F3. We are level 55. And this, again, doesn't have to be exact just because... Alright, so that's... This should work now. There we go. Why that didn't work in the first place is because I selected the wrong coordinates, I guess. I probably went like to that corner and then to that corner. Which I do a lot. And I still missed this. Which is obnoxious, but I'll fix it later. I'm trying to find my glass. What was I telling you guys about? Oh yeah. It's because it's not super important that I'm exact with these coordinates because it's only replacing this clay, and it's not even gonna... I could go down another like 5 layers and wouldn't have to worry too... Well, I would once I get up to the green, but just for now it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And all these colors should be the exact same. So 3 and 3. Bam. Let me break these on the way. So 13, 14, and 10. That was kind of dumb. I should have started here. 13. 14. And 10. Oh, it's... Oh, well, obviously they're going to be green. So, and while we're here, you guys, that block is there to mark at the center. Let's start at the top. That's 6, 3, 13, 14, 10. There. Did I miss this side too? Nope. Alright, so now when you're on this level, you can run around, and like I said, those aren't going to be the tops of the pillars. I mean, maybe some will get up there. But there will be potentially like a fence up here. That's the exact center of the thing right here. Potentially I'll have a fence here, and that will allow you to like look at the people hopping around, and then you can come down here if people get on the lower levels. I'm guessing I should have it kind of king of the hill where the middle pillar is a little bit taller. But that will just about do it as far as decorating goes today. I'm going to have to build an actual structure, and that's... Well, hopefully I don't regret this. So we'll just fill this in real quick just to get a good look at it. Make sure it doesn't fill up my bowl. That's kind of cool. The grass has grown down here. It's neat to see the terrain that generates underwater. Invaluable tools. Yeah, definitely have to break down that edge. But that's what we've got so far. And it would be super easy for me to make like a King of the Hill game where there's a ladder in the middle or something, but I want to leave that up to the players, because referring to the Minecraft server, I saw a really cool, like, from bedrock, I don't know if it went to sky level, but it went up a little ways, but it had all sorts of like terrain and stuff, like an actual cavernous sort of feel where there were rocks and jutting out and moss and stuff. It was cool. Anyway, that is going to lead me to the next part of our episode. Alright, guys, welcome back to the house. Don't know why I said it like that. House? I guess I do know why I said it like that. There is a game I play on my cell phone, and right away I'm gonna tell you I'm trying to get like achievements on it. Well, not well, obviously trying to get achievements, but there's one for recruiting people. That's right. This is a YouTube video Farmville request. I just realized. The issue is you have to email people for it, and that actually usually goes to spam folders. In fact, it went to my spam folder. But it's also kind of buggy, the recruiting thing. Anyways, I am offering a reward for people who give me their emails, and then play the game. It's actually a really fun game. You gotta walk around and do stuff, but I enjoy it a whole ton. I'm actually potentially gonna meet up with somebody a little later, because I'm fighting for control of my town at the moment. But the reward here right away. So really, just PM me your emails, or put them in the comments if you're a little dumb. You don't want to put your stuff in the comments. Message me. I am going to build something. There's two teams. There's blue team and green team. I'm not going to tell you which team I'm on, but I will make in survival. I'm not going to cheat these in. I will make maybe not a room, but an area dedicated to all the people who I'm able to invite. Tell me your email. I'll send you the request. I don't know. You let me know you confirmed it and what team you joined, and I will make an item. Actually, you can request any item too. Vanilla, at least. I can't get non-vanilla stuff and non-vanilla, or in vanilla. And I will name that item your username or whatever name you request, as long as it's appropriate. And I will put it on the wall, and you will be forever a part of my home here. Just like the shortened subscribers here, who will need a new area for their names. Honestly, maybe somewhere near the people who want to play this game. So again, send me your email. I will send you a link to the game, and then I'll let you know. Like, you will get an email from the game, and then I will respond to your message saying I sent it, and I will tell you the name of the company. It's a game made by Google, so like it's strange to me that it still goes to spam folder, but I'll tell you like the name that it's going to come up under, and then once you sign up, you respond, say I chose this team, I want this item, and I want it to be my username, I want it to be my real name, and I will probably not devote an episode, but I will definitely devote a portion of episodes to anybody who follows this. So yeah, and then of course later I'll just tell you guys the name of the game, because it's a fun game and a lot of people should play it. Although a lot of people choose just one team, and that makes it difficult for me because I chose the other team, and everybody keeps coming through my town and attacking me. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Oh, actually, did I change anything here? No, I ended the last episode with my headache, yeah. Whoa. Did you guys hear that? I don't know what that sound was, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll probably be back to the pillars over there in the next episode, and I will see you guys then.